everyone. Thank you so much for spending part of your St. Patty's Day with us. Thank you for coming to Kelsey's party. Thank you for participating and checking out Scentsy and playing your games. It's been great getting to know some of you a little bit better just even through this Facebook party. So I wanted to show you a couple things personally. I know I shared quite a few videos from the Scentsy home office, which clearly their video quality is a lot better than mine. But I just personally wanted to share with you a few of our products as I would do at a home party, kind of like I did with the buddies earlier. So I made a video a little bit earlier that showed off some of the buddies, but I wanted to show our warmers, and I thought I grabbed that one. Oh, I did. It's right over here. Okay, excuse me. Sorry for that. So, I wanted to show you our warmers. So, and our diffusers. So, our fragrance delivery systems. This is the Nightlight Warmer. If you aren't familiar, they plug right into the wall. They have the 3-prong. They're very stable. Although a lot of them have the lampshade top that lights up and glows and is absolutely gorgeous. They are well grounded with this 3rd prong. They also have a cool feature here, which is a button so this can twist if your outlet is upside down or sideways. So they can fit in most bathrooms, kitchens, RVs, smaller spaces. These are great. They have a place on the top where 1 cube of wax goes. Just 1 cube of wax on the top. And then when you're ready to change it, the best way I found to change these Nightlight Warmers fragrance is to put a cotton ball in the top, let the cotton ball absorb the wax, wipe it out, and put a new cube in. So that's kind of an inside tip as well. The light bulb just goes right here, right there. They're called Nightlight because they glow and they plug right in. So those are great. They're definitely our smallest home fragrance delivery system. Again, like all of our warmers, they're artistic, they're gorgeous, they'll complement your interior decorating decor. Next up, we have the Element Warmer. So the Element Warmers are a little bit smaller. They have, well, they're not smaller than the Nightlights, but they're smaller than our full-size warmers. So they're larger than a Nightlight, but they have an element strip right there. So they don't use the light bulb at all, which is beneficial for 2 reasons. Number 1, you never have to replace the light bulb. And number 2, you don't have to worry about the light being emitted. So for example, in our bedroom, I have a lampshade warmer and I have an element warmer. And during the day, I have my lampshade warmer on because I like the decor of it. And sometimes at night for a little bit, I like the soft glow of the lampshade warmer. But then when it's time to go to bed and we turn that lampshade warmer off for the night, we have our element warmer still plugged in full time, letting off fragrance throughout the night. We have a dog. She sleeps on the floor in our room, usually. Sometimes she creeps on the bed, but she's in our room. She kind of smells. I've noticed when we don't have a Scentsy going all night long, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, stinks in here. It stinks really bad. So I like to have an element also in our room all night long. So I use 2. I actually, honestly, I have 2 Scentsy warmers in almost every single room. I know that's bad, but they're so decorative, so functional, and like I said, they're multi-purpose with the light off so you can sleep. Some people like this style as well because they have a smaller space, or they take a warmer like this to their office where they don't have a large space for a taller warmer. So that's also a good use for the element warmers. In addition to, if you just have like just decor, you just like this style the best, great, pick it. That's perfect. I love that about Scentsy. So next we have our full size or traditional warmers. So we have, you may be wondering why we have premium warmers and deluxe warmers. So the main difference between our premium warmers and our deluxe warmers is the material that they're made of, and how many times they were touched by human hands. So all of our warmers are handmade. Some of them take more time than others. If they have decorative, like, embellishments, if they have, hand-painted designs, things like that take a little more time for our artisans to do, they're going to be in the premium category, which is $35. If they're more of a mold type warmer with less times touched by human hands, they'll be in the deluxe category. So deluxe warmers run $30, premium warmers run $35. There's combine and saves for both options, as well as some of the element warmers are considered deluxe because, like, those petal warmers you'll see, they're absolutely gorgeous, but somebody actually, like, forms each and every single one of those petals. So the time that goes into it costs a little bit more, right? So we're happy to pay for that. So this is like a deluxe. I think Flower Vine is deluxe. It's made out of porcelain, so it might be premium. A lot of the porcelain warmers are the ones that glow, and they're premium too. But here is the size comparison between an element and a premium or deluxe style warmer. So you can see that this one's a little bit shorter. Like I said, this one glows, so if you plug this one in, you'll see it lights up. So that's an option as well. And then we have our lampshade warmers, and these are even more artistic, even more beautiful. They're larger. So you can see this is I was afraid it would just create the glare. This is the cream shade lampshade warmer. But you can see it's taller than the flower vine warmer. And this is what it looks like turned off. So it looks like this turned off. It has a glass top. It has the base with the light bulb. It has this beautiful kind of white and gold shade on it. And then when you turn it on, it just glows beautifully. So that's an example of a lampshade warmer. They are a little bit bigger than the premium and the deluxe. They're a little bit more. And then we have more options as far as warmers go too. But if you're curious about the price, the reason that they're more is because they were touched by human hands more. So next brings us to our diffusers. So our traditional wax and warmer systems work with the light bulb. And the heat from the light bulb is what melts the wax. The fragrance is released when the wax is melted, and it's what's called a warm throw. So all of our wax and warmers use this type of wax, a cube, heats up, melts down, releases a fragrance, makes your home smell delightful. There are many benefits to using wax and warmers like I've been sharing on here this week. For example, the wax doesn't evaporate, so you know you're not inhaling it into your lungs. It is a reusable fragrance. It is a, what do I want to say? I kind of lost my train of thought there. Sorry. So it takes a little while, right, for the wax to melt all the way down before you get the full experience of the fragrance with the wax and the warmers. On the contrast, we have a new Scentsy diffuser, which I've shown you the Scentsy video of the diffusers, and they are a cold throw. So they use water and essential or natural oils and an ultrasonic plate that diffuses the fragrance into the air, and it's an immediate fragrance experience. So where you have to wait a couple minutes with your wax and warmers, with the diffuser, it's immediate. On the flip side of that, as soon as you turn your diffuser off, you lose your fragrance. Whereas with the wax and warmers, it can last and last and last for days. So our diffusers last on low for 8 hours, on high for 4 hours, and then there's also an intermittent function, which is about 4 hours too, I would say, from personal experience. So this is the inside of the diffuser when it comes brand new. This is a brand new diffuser. I'm unpackaging it for the first time with you guys. So it has the plug-in inside of the diffuser there. So if you purchase one from me, from Kelsey's party tonight through me, you will, this will be helpful for you. So you'll know how to set up your diffuser. So you take the cord out. The cord comes nicely wrapped here. And it goes in the bottom. Right here, there's a place in the bottom that you plug it in. There's a foam dealie in there. You want to take that out. There's a line on your diffuser. I don't know if you can see, but there's a line in there, and that's what you fill the water to. So whether it's going on high, low, or intermittent, you don't fill beyond that line, okay? But you can fill up to that line and only have it on low too, or high as well, and be just fine. So you put your water in. It could be any water. It doesn't have to be distilled or anything like that. You can use any oils. It doesn't have to be Scentsy oils. We do offer a selection of different fragrance oils, but you can use any type of essential natural oils that you choose. You put however many drops in there as you would like. And again, this kind of adds to the personal fragrance experience. Because if you want it stronger, you put in more drops. If you don't want it as strong, you can put in less drops. You can mix oils. It kind of lends to your personal fragrance experience. And then you put the top on. And then we have a variety of styles. This is the Evolve style. So then I would put the Evolve shade on there, and that's what it looks like there. There are 2 buttons on our diffuser. So there's it looks like a little raindrop. I don't know if you can see there, but it looks like a little raindrop. And that's for the diffusing option. And then there's a little light, and that's for the light and color. So with the light and color, there's 16 different light and color options. So if you turn it once, oh, I have to plug it in. That's important. Almost plug in. Something else to say while I'm plugging this in about our diffusers is that Scentsy stands behind our diffusers so much that we are offering a lifetime warranty on them. So if your diffusing button breaks or your light option breaks for any reason, no fault of your own, just stops working, you'll get a free diffuser. So they stand behind the technology, they stand behind the craftsmanship, and they will replace it for you, which is great because I know there are a lot of diffusers out there that don't offer that option. For example, you can find a diffuser on Amazon, but if it breaks, you're out that money. So I really like that where, yes, it's $130, so it's an investment up front. It's the only $130 you're going to pay for a diffuser down the road. So you can take comfort in that. So it's plugged in, so you can turn it on once, and that's like just kind of a light. It's a pretty light. You can turn it on twice. It's a dimmer light. 3 times is a candle flicker light. Yep, you can kind of see that there. If you turn it off and then hold that button in, it'll start the colors. So then if you release it, it's called, at our house we call it the rainbow. I'm not really sure what it's called. But it starts cycling through a variety of gorgeous colors. And I hate that this glare from the camera is not doing it any justice because it's just absolutely beautiful. I know I've shared some pictures. I wonder if I turn this off if it would help. No, it's just too bright. I wonder. No, you just get like a weird. So that's green right there. So it's kind of cool because say if I wanted, I want it green for St. Patrick's Day. If I hit this again, it'll just stay green. So you can set it to a color. If you don't want it to go through the rainbow, if you're like impatient, like me most of the time, you can just click it through till it's the color that you want it. The diffusing option, again, you hit it once. You get started here. And immediately you have the fragrance. I don't know if you can see the steam, but it's a cold throw, so it's not warm. Oh yeah, you can feel it. And then you can hit it a second time and a third time for your different diffusing options. What else was I going to say about the diffuser? I'm not sure if there was anything else I was going to say about them. They're wonderful. They're beautiful. We have a variety of styles, so you can choose one that fits in your home decor. It's just amazing. I can smell it already. It smells great. So, anyways, that is our home line, as presented by me. And I know I went a little long. I tend to talk a lot. So, if you made it through this video, thank you. And if you have any questions about our fragrance delivery systems, our warmers, night lights, diffusers, anything like that, please let me know. I'll be online for a little bit yet tonight, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. And thank you for coming to Kelsey's party. We are closing this out by tomorrow, so if you would like anything for your homes would thank you, and so would we. So please let us know as soon as possible. Have a great night, and happy St. Patrick's Day.